Captain Awesome the action figure was trying to get everyone's attention for the start of the Toy Olympics. He shouted, "Attention, toys! Attention!" But his voice was getting lost in the happy chatter of the playroom. Sparkle the unicorn, who was practicing her graceful prances, nearly bumped into Bolt the remote control car, who was doing practice zoomies. "We need a way to make a louder sound to signal everyone," Captain Awesome declared, a little frustrated. Professor Paws, the wise teddy bear, who was polishing a small, shiny metal object, looked up. "Perhaps what you need, Captain," he rumbled, "is a bell." He held up the object. It was shaped like a cup, with a little ball, called a clapper, hanging inside. "This is a small toy bell." "A bell?" Dolly the doll asked, her painted eyes curious. "What does a bell do?" "A bell," Professor Paws explained, "is an instrument that makes a ringing sound when it's struck or when the clapper inside hits its sides. That sound can be used for many things: to call people, to signal a start or end, to make music, or even as a warning." He gently shook the toy bell. A clear, bright ding-a-ling sound filled the air. All the toys stopped what they were doing and looked towards the sound. "Wow!" Bolt beeped. "That little bell made a big sound." Everyone heard that. Captain Awesome's plastic face lit up. "That's perfect. A bell is exactly what we need to start the games." Professor Paws handed the small toy bell to Captain Awesome. "You can be our official town crier, or rather, toy crier, with this bell." Captain Awesome stood tall and rang the bell again. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. "Hear ye, hear ye! The Toy Olympics are about to begin. Gather round the bell sound." The toys all chuckled but quickly assembled, drawn by the clear, cheerful ring of the bell. Patches the plush puppy wagged his tail, enjoying the happy sound of the bell. Sparkle thought the bell sounded like fairy laughter. "So, a bell makes a ringing sound to get attention or signal something important?" Dolly summarized. "Precisely, Dolly," Professor Paws affirmed. From tiny jingle bells on a kitten's collar to huge church bells that can be heard for miles, a bell has many uses. The little toy bell became an important part of their playroom. Captain Awesome used it to announce mealtimes, for pretend food, of course, special events, and even when it was time to tidy up. The clear ring of the bell always brought a little bit of order and excitement to their games. A bell can be a very useful and cheerful sound, can't it? Professor Paws said with a smile. If you enjoyed our kids' story about the jingling bell, why not ring that subscribe button for more fun word adventures? And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite sound a bell makes?